Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Florence Wambui Okech, and this is the program, The Chronicles of a Suburban Farmer's Wife. And here on this program, I share my experiences as an amateur farmer. Yes. And if you happen to love animals, pets, farming, or just outdoor experiences to do with the farm or with homesteads, this is the right place for you. So make sure you do subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you always get updates when I upload a new video. So as I promised in the last video, I'll share today about how we brought our new goats and expanded the farm after Jasmine's demise. Jasmine was our first doe here at the farm. So if you haven't watched Jasmine's story, make sure you go check out that video. It was the last video I did, and there's a lot we learned from that experience, and it's all in that video. So I'll link it in the description box below and you'll get to see it, or somewhere up here above. In today's video, you get to see how we expanded the farm, and how we got the new goats, how they came home, how they settled in, and all that. So look forward to an interesting short video today, and I'll see you on the other side of the video. Yeah, the truth is, this expansion of our farm kind of gave me mixed feelings at that time. Yes, I was happy because we were getting a new additions to the farm, but I also was apprehensive. I felt like, will I really be up to the task of taking care of those goats hands-on? And if you don't understand where that is coming from, I did an introduction video to this program some time ago about my journey in farming, and that will help you understand why I've just said that and where that is coming from. Yeah, so I felt a bit, but I was also excited at the same time. Yeah, and in the spirit of supporting my husband, of course, we welcomed the goats with a whole heart. By the time we brought Blessing home, together with the other goats, we had already made some adjustments in the farm structures, and actually there is a video that I'll link above that has talked about the adjustments we made in our structures, just to make the goats more, at home and in a safer space than before. So you can check that out. Hi, good.
Much smaller than the other one.
Smaller or bigger?
It's bigger than the other one.
First came Blessing from a farm in Kiserian, that is in Kajiado County in Kenya. She's a beautiful Saanen goat, and at that time her production was about 700 milliliters of milk in a day. What do you want to call our new goat? Our new mommy goat? Mr. Farmer had an interesting idea to deliberately make the new doe pass before the dogs for them to have a good look at her. I don't know how this was going to prevent another incident with them, but you gotta stay tuned to the program to find out if it did. Oh! Are you serious, Baraka? What? Ay. You can see how the milking area and the stanchion was then before the later adjustments. At that time, the structural adjustments were still going on. We put Blessing in Jasmine 1's former cubicle and then welcomed her with a bowl of dairy milk. It was her first time to have it, as in her former home, they preferred to use Lucerne for their goats without using dairy milk. She actually enjoyed it a lot. Actually, Mr. Farmer had been escorted out of that farm, Blessing's former home, with a bag of lucerne. That was very kind of them. I then gave her some hay and a bucket of molasses flavored water. So for Blessing, we brought her home ourselves. Mr. Farmer actually, made a journey to the farm where we got her from and brought her home. And then for the other 3 goats, we organized for them to come to be brought by outsourced transport. It was much easier for us because that place was quite far. Yeah, so one way was easier for us. Shortly after, some other 3 goats came from a farm in Chuka. That's Nyameru, Jasmine 2, and Kadogo. Nyameru is an interbreed between Sanin and Toggenburg breeds. Jasmine is a Sanin polled goat, very alike to Jasmine 1, and Kadogo is also a Sanin goat. Kadogo was too tiny when she first came, but a lot has changed since then. We had requested for Nyameru and Kadogo to have their horns cut short before they came over, just for the goats and our own safety. Jasmine 2 is a polled goat. Polled means that it never had horns growing on its head. It was just born that way and will always be that way. Nyameru, Jasmine 2, and Kadogo all came from Chuka, that is Tharaka Nithi County in Kenya, from 2 different farms. Chuka in Tharaka Nithi County actually has quite a number of Sanin goats. For anyone who might be interested and is looking for such, that's a good place to search. We tried pairing them in different ways, but finally put Nyameru in her own cubicle, Blessing in another, and Jasmine 2 and Kadogo together. They actually adjusted to our farm quite fast. Of course, one of the challenges then was them adjusting to one another and trying to know how to pair them, as there were continuous fights and aggression among them. Jasmine 2 had come while heavily pregnant and was quite a bully then. Kadogo seemed like the one nobody could accept, as she was the target on every side. Nyameru was finding it difficult due to Blessing. They, however, soon after adjusted to each other quite well. Our milk production on the farm went up as we began milking 3 goats instead of 1, and it had been a good productive season until just recently when our production has dropped. I'll give an update on that in next week's video. So for most our goats, we identify them from farms online, on online platforms, and we contacted the farms and organized how to get the goats. But I'd just like to advise anyone who wants to purchase a goat online, it's much better to actually make a trip to the farm and see for yourself how the farm looks and how the goat you want to purchase looks like. And if you're maybe a bit far from the farm, you can send someone. Maybe if you have someone within that vicinity, you could send them to to just look at how those goats are, or what you want to purchase, how the condition of the goats, because sometimes whatever is posted online sometimes is not always as the real deal. Not all the time, but sometimes. For us, all the goats we purchased online, they were the real deal. They were okay, they were good, except for one, that's Kadogo, whom actually was not advertised online, but we also got before seeing her. But for the other goats, we actually got to send someone to that farm and to have a good look at them, and yeah, we got them. So that's just some small piece of advice for anyone who's wanting to buy them online. If you actually can make it to go see the goat, just go see the goat and then come back home with it or send for it. Yeah, so there it is. That's how the events unfolded. Yeah, today was just a short video, and I hope you have enjoyed the video. And if you have, be sure to like the video, give it a big thumbs up. That will be really helpful for our channel so that it can grow, so that more people can just get to see the video. Yeah, so I'll really appreciate it if you just give me that big like. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you'll get much more of this kind of content. And next week I'll talk about it's been a while actually since I gave an update, a current update of how the farm is doing, the progress we've seen, the changes that have happened. And so next week I'll just give an update on where we are at right now. So thank you so much for watching and staying with me up to this point. Make sure you do put in your comments, your questions, just your feedback. I love to hear from you anytime, so make sure you put your comments in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to look at them and respond as need be. Yeah, so till the next video guys, bye bye.